Rent-A-Center is probably the most egregious predator of consumers nationwide.
From the corporate headquarters of Rent-A-Center in Plano, Texas to your neighborhood, if you live somewhere like this, Rent-A-Center offers big-ticket items like furniture, appliances, and electronics to millions of people with no credit, bad credit, or on a fixed income. They rack up sales in the billions by charging excessive prices, adding hidden fees and charges, and then repossessing and reselling the merchandise, sometimes misrepresenting it as new.
The New Life Tabernacle was a victim of Rent-A-Center. The church wanted to get a big screen television so that their congregation could observe the election returns at the church and engage in fellowship.
Once we got a hold of the contract, I said, man, there's some things that are not right here. On the top of the contract, it said that the television was used. And then down there, they said the cash price for the television was $1,800 and something. The amount of the television, if we decided to keep it, we would have been paying $4,000 for a used television.
400 or 500% is loan sharking. In any other, if it's cash, it's loan sharking.
Say you're making payments on a queen-size mattress from Rent-A-Center. The average retail price is $500. At Rent-A-Center, the price is $850 if you buy it off the floor. If you want to make payments for a couple of years, the total cost would be $2,300. And if you miss some of that, you're not alone. They want it to be confusing. That's how the scam works.
The contract was so lengthy that by the time I got the full comprehension of actually what I had gotten into, it was too late.
Their business model says, let's go find the poorest people and let's make sure that we get the first cut of whatever they get every week.
This is nothing less than in comparison to the subprime mortgage crisis, because people are continuously getting duped into believing that they're going to own something that they never will.
So Rent-A-Center is actually undermining wealth development and building in communities all across this country.
As you no doubt know, this transaction is also frequently used by cash and credit-constrained individuals and families. Our customers are everyday Americans that cannot simply write a check for the purchase price or hand over a credit card with no worries about paying off the balance.
In January of 2009, Taharka Robinson and Kirsten Foy were among those testifying before the City Council Committees on Consumer Affairs and Civil Rights at a hearing on rent-to-own retailers in the city. It went a long way towards legitimizing the issue in the eyes of both legislators and the public.
$4,008.99 for a used plasma television is unconscionable, illegal, and should shock the conscience of anyone who cares about building wealth in our community.
Over the past 4 years, several attempts have been made to pass legislation that would help protect consumers from places like Rent-A-Center without success. But this new round of grassroots activism is helping to generate the necessary energy to pass meaningful legislation. Stop Rent-A-Center from cheating you.
Now, since we've engaged in the protest, we have had several bills drafted in the New York State Assembly and the New York State Senate in regards to the rent-to-own industry. We will be going to Albany on lobby days on a consistent basis to make sure that one of these bills or a couple of these bills are put together to be voted upon.
And we're going to be organizing national boycott against Rent-A-Center, not only to push their revenues down and affect their revenues, but strategically, more importantly, their business model.
I can tell you one thing, every time we go in front of one of these stores, no one goes in them.